Imanox Emission Reduction Technology, the marine commercial solution for supply boats. The journey towards IMO 3 for supply boats. Through Imatech, Öckerborgen have developed, built and designed a solution to meet IMO 3 emission requirements for D6 engines. If you are a project manager, decision maker, ship owner who have smaller tender boats, supply boats and crew transfer vessels in your fleet, now listen carefully. You will hear about the journey of Imanox from prototype to finished product on the market. Welcome Johan Paulsson, Head of Marine Commercial and Technical Supports and Project Manager Tender Solution, and Henrik Gustafsson, CEO at Imatech. A big hand. Det var rätt, va?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, vilken...
So, big dear audience. Time to take you through, I think. And for sure, even though most of you don't know us too much, my name is Johan Paulsson, head of this project, and together with Henrik Gustafsson, our CEO at Imatech, who is like, what do you say, would you introduce yourself in this project? It was the purchaser from the customer, or how do you express yourself in this project?
Yeah. I don't know you. I didn't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, take it again.
So today, go through a little bit the background, why Imanox, and also look at the final result, together with technical solution and for sure the road ahead. And how do you get in touch with us? The background is we have legislations, but we do not have products to fulfill the legislations in these areas where we have the IMO 3 today. And for sure tomorrow, we still have the legislation, but no products.
But Johan, we can say that the project actually started with a customer demand, although it comes from emission regulations. So there where we started.
Yeah, definitely. And together with two big customers, we managed to take the project from prototype in a garage at one of our employees towards a finalized product.
Yeah.
So,
And of course, we did that together with other parties that supported us, supplier Imatech, for instance.
Yeah, for sure.
In that journey.
Yeah.
And as you said, Johan, we have some right now there are some areas where we have the regulations and we have some questions mark along the Norwegian coast and also the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
When is the legislation coming there?
Today it looks like in 2027, and 2027 is really close. It's approximately 3.5 years or something like that. And if you order a boat, you have the handling time and the ship need to be built as well. So, let's take us through the journey of Imanox then. The Imanox product is a collaboration with Imatech, our established SCR manufacturer today, and for sure also with Volvo Penta. Since we have used Volvo Penta's base engine, we have a big collaboration and agreement because we purchased the Tier 2 engine today, and then we make sure and develop it further on and suit it with the Imanox system, and by that we fulfill the IMO 3 legislations.
And it's actually the first project that we are running in Imatech. We've never done that before, and a quite successful project.
So far, yeah.
So far.
Yeah, and more projects ongoing for sure. So that was a little bit teaser about the project and our first movie that was created within the launch. And further ahead, we have been working in collaboration with Mare Safety in Norway. And the first vessel was sea trial in May. And we had a fantastic 3 days up in Ålesund. And I know for sure that the days that you have the lovely blue sky and no wind in Ålesund, those days are easy to count. But we managed to directly. And for now, we have the second project, which will be sea trial in a couple of weeks ago. So we are really astonished to see what's going on further on.
And then we have additional 7 vessels ongoing.
Yeah, for sure. And the first vessel from Mare is delivered to end customer.
Yeah.
And the second vessel at Mare is also so a little bit from our test run in Ålesund. But the most important thing is that we are really proud that this is a DNV certified system. So it fulfills IMO 3, and compared to other solutions that's on the market today, this is available for serial production. To get a one engine, one vessel certified is not an issue. The big scope is to have a official statement, so we can purchase the engine, we can purchase the SCR system, we can use our certificate, and then we're able to deliver. Like Mare, they've ordered 5 boats, so we don't need to perform the commissioning for all the 5 boats.
Yeah, so the delivery from Imatech is a complete delivery?
Yeah, it's a complete delivery, and we also perform the commissioning in the end, so make sure that we fulfill the IMO 3. And as we mentioned, we are basing on the Volvo Penta D6 engine from 340 horsepower up to 480 horsepower. And IPS, no issues. Waterjet, no issues. Aquamatic, for sure, but we are also open for project with Aquamatic. We need to bypass the exhausts to be a little bit detailed, but that's how it is. Now into the deep technical stuff then, and don't be afraid, but we are quite keen on that. Volvo Penta, they will deliver an IMO 2 engine that is state of the art. So what's important for us is when we apply an IMO 3 solution up above a IMO 2 engine, we need to make sure that we have even higher quality than Volvo Penta have today. So together with Imatech, we have performed a lot of testing, and we have concluded in a pneumatic-assisted urea injection system, which also challenges us a little bit because a pneumatic-assisted system needs air, a lot of air, up to 500 liters. So that was a tricky one, but we have a solution for that as well. So in the end, the test run was really good, and today actually we have spare air aboard.
Yeah.
So they can use air for cleaning or whatever, inflation or whatever. So
Yeah.
I think we had a
Very satisfied customer in the end.
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So there's our solution. As already the knowledge is on the market today. We take out about 5.5 milligrams or something like that. Then we start a chemical process, and in the end we reach about 1.69, and the IMO 3 is about 2 grams. So I think we have a reduction about 79% in our first vessel that is launched. So we have dry exhaust out from the engine, and then we perform the chemical process, and then, as always, we switch over to wet exhaust and go through the drive as we normally do within IPS solutions. So that's not easy. Everything is a standalone compared to, so we use the Volvo Penta EVC system. That is not an issue. We have a standalone that is, we are listening to the EVC system and the engine data, and then we have an engine map to make sure that we are fulfilling the IMO3 legislations all the way. Just to make sure as well, it seems like they're quite big exhaust mufflers, for sure. To have a proper chemical process, we need to have time. You need exhaust flow, you need heat, and you need time. Less time, quite tricky. So we need time. That's why we have chosen, I think the SCR muffler is about 1600 millimeters long and 400 millimeters wide. But it's required. And by that, we think we have a high quality solution. Small picture from a project, and in this case, the SCR products are installed above deck because it was an old boat that was upgraded, but they are...
Is that a requirement, Johan? Or
no,
can you mount
every
it?
project is unique.
No.
As less pipes, as better, I will say. So what we are trying to do is our next project is the mufflers are laying just in parallel with the engines. So we shorten the pipes, and by that, it's get even better result in the end. So a little bit funny stuff, but a proper product starts somewhere. And in this case, we had a solution that we thought was, we can take it from the shelf and just apply it and then ready to go. That was not the case. So we was forced actually to go from hydraulic to mechanical work. And then we started at the desk. And we created a mount that we are fitting to the engine. And for sure, in the garage at one of our employees, we started with a prototype. And as you can see, it's not machined, it's human done. And in the end, we have make sure that everything is isolated as well. Aluminium boats needs two-pole electrical systems. And then we suddenly had our prototype in our test bench ready for running. And in this case, we were testing the air production, the screw compressor that is fitted in the front of the engine.
And it's a quite compact solution.
Yeah, we had a maximum length of 350 millimeters. That was the requirement from the customer.
Yeah.
If you can stay within 350, yeah, we are interested. Otherwise, you need to come with another solution. And for sure, the tolerances are quite strict.
Yeah.
So we have put a lot of effort in pre-production. So everything is lined in our workshop or production site before we send it to the customer. Another package ready for the next ship.
And you worked quite hard with that. You want to have a standardized delivery with everything included, and also picked parts that is also available in the Volvo Penta flow today.
Yeah, we have tried to, as long as possible, use standard parts with standard part numbers, but for sure make sure everything is fitted together. So just a few pictures from the certification process. So this is not just a one-timer. This is a lot of hours invested. Make sure that the engine is within. We have a 280 kilowatt engine in this time, and you have like a couple of percent, I think. So this was 274 was the tolerance, and we reached about 276. But the most important is the NOx level. So within the certification process, our worst engine because that one is then, that one you certify, is 1.69. And
Is that good?
that is best in class, I would say. The certificate, for sure, everyone can take a Volvo Penta D6 engine, purchase system, put it on a boat, and call someone that certify it. But it's costly, takes a lot of time. If you include us, we are able to support you and keep up a steady flow and minimize your work together with the certification process. We have also put a lot of effort in documents. So we have a guidelines, and those guidelines are actually in detail to make sure that everything is up and running, smooth. For sure, the 3D models also available. And also a little bit about the key elements that we have referred to our experience from the industrial part as well, that we are able to support you as customer with as well. And then when it comes to the sales and how do you reach us? For sure, it's a part of Öckeröborgen, and today we're standing in booth C50, where we present Imanox, and we are ready to take questions directly today. We are able, if you are interested, to support you with a lot of documents. We have a lot of product leaflets, the installation manuals, everything is up and running. And imatech.com/Imanox, and we will support you with that later on as well. So we don't hide anything. Just give us a call, because we think everything needs to be in our standard project. So. That was a little bit about Imanox.
Thank you so much. Is there any question? Please raise your hand. I will give you a microphone. Oh? Well, you say how your customer will reach you, but how do you reach the customers? Which is your ideal customer?
I will say the whole Europe, with all the yards and shipbuilders in Europe, is our customers. Because they are necessary. We need to fulfill the legislations. So a joint collaboration will make sure that we don't try to get exceptions from the legislation due to lack of space or something like that in the shipment. If we're going to go towards a future where our kids or our kids' kids will live in, I think we have to get in touch with each other and make sure that we don't try to find other ways that are...
Is it a big demand?
There is a demand.
There is a demand.
But also, as we spoke about, you have areas that enter to the legislation a bit later, but also ships that move between areas, and then you might be in the area where you have the legislation, and then you need to fulfill the legislation.
So I would say the demand is huge, because
it's huge,
you're not able to produce a tender ship or a crew vessel today with an exception. So we are there for them.
Yeah. So what is your biggest challenge to make a new joint project?
We have no challenge.
Just do it. Just do it.
Yes, just do it.
And you are very transparent. That's what you said. That's what you told us.